What's up, you guys? Happy Friday. Thank you guys once again for tuning back in, and let's get right into it. So, today's recap is going to be pretty quick and simple. I just really want to cover how you could have traded the NASDAQ today, how you could have gone about trying to make money on it today. So, right around here was when the market opened up at 6:30 in the morning, and as you guys can see, the market did start to rally in favor of TQQQ, right? It started to uptrend, and I was really paying attention to the fact that going into the market open during the pre-market hours, the market was downtrending, right? It was starting to trend between the middle VWAP and the bottom VWAP here. And that's just anytime the NASDAQ trends between those two lines, it's just an overall kind of general sign that the market is still looked at to be downtrending, right? So it did start to kind of have this nice push up, and right around here, I was still looking to take a play on SQQQ because obviously, like I just told you guys, right, the market was downtrending. So I wanted to go with where direction was going pre-market, and I tried getting into SQQQ, meaning I thought the market was going to fall. And obviously, it just kept going higher and higher, right? It had some red candles, but just kept going higher. And once I saw it really just start to break out, especially above this green SMA line here and this middle VWAP here, it just broke these resistance areas and kept going. I looked to start changing direction on the day, right? Because the market really wanted a boom, and I wanted to get into TQQQ. So going into my profit, obviously I wasn't up anything big at all. I was only up $26 on the day, up 56 on TQQ, sorry, and down 30 on SQQQ. And my one trade that did me the best, I guess, today was my last trade actually, and I wasn't even averaged in at all. I only bought in with a quarter on SQQQ, and as you can tell, I bought in at 33.25 and was able to sell at 33.80. And that was right around here. So basically, to sum it up, I wasn't able to have a huge day on today because when I did start really stepping on the gas and averaging up, I ended up getting caught in a lot of fake outs. I kind of up in this general direction, and obviously it kept faking me out and the losses kept adding up. And my last trade that I was able to profit on pretty nicely on was up here, and I saw that the market no longer kept wanting to rally pretty aggressively like it did, right? It was finding a lot of resistance, meaning there was a lot of red candles right here, right? It wasn't really rallying anymore huge, and on top of that, it did start to fall. And right around here, when it fell and broke this support, it made a lower low. And once it started to bounce, I was really on the lookout of whether it was going to try and fall again for a big move down, which I took advantage of, or whether it just wanted to try and rally still and keep going with direction on the day. So I ended up getting into SQQ, and I just set a stop loss. So I bought in somewhere here with the quarter, and I said a stop loss, so if it were to break above here and start to go, I would cut it, and obviously that didn't happen, thankfully, and it did end up forming this lower high kind of, and I was able to sell kind of right around the bottom here. Because I was only in with a quarter, I felt comfortable obviously holding in for a big play, and yeah, that's how I was able to profit on the day. But it's all about basically just going with a good direction on the day, a good play, and averaging up at a smart time, maybe at a break of resistance. And obviously, a little of it is going to do with a luck of timing, right? You can obviously have averaged up here, and it just spiked immediately, whereas you could have tried somewhere here, and it got faked out, right? So I just want to make you guys aware of that. And as far as the NASDAQ, this is where it's trading on the bigger picture time frame, right around this area. And we're going to see whether it wants to kind of confirm that lower high and start downtrending, which I think it could be a good possibility, or whether it wants to try and form a higher low anywhere here and keep rallying, right? Because the overall direction recently is still pretty bullish on the charts. So here's the 10-day, 30-minute time frame, right? It does look like it can fall. It wouldn't be a big shocker, but obviously it's been doing nicely, trending above this green SMA line here, and it can always fall back and end up rallying again. So just wanted to make you guys aware of that once again. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning back in. I hope you all had a killer week. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed your Friday and have a great weekend. And we will see you guys all next week. Take care.